Begin to pay attention to the sensations of your body. What's happening, what you feel. And let's start by grounding. So if you're standing in your favorite place on the planet, whether it's an ocean beach or the woods, next to a stream, up in the clouds, at the top of a mountain, wherever that is. And in your mind's eye, look down at your feet. And notice if you're touching the ground or you're floating just above it. And from your feet, roots begin to come down from your feet and go into the ground, into the soil. And they travel downward. They travel through the rock layer, through the crystalline layer, through the lava, traveling through and breaking beyond the crust of the core of Mother Earth. And in the center of this large cavern is a diamond, and it is pulsing. It is the beating heart of Mother Earth. And as your roots come down, they wrap around the core of Mother Earth. They wrap around 1,000 times. And as they start to glow with the platinum light of Mother Earth, it's as if they are soldered and melded with the heart of Mother Earth. And that platinum light begins to travel upward through those roots, traveling up through the lava layer, pulling in some heat and that beautiful red and orange and yellow, traveling up to the crystalline layer and tapping into the codes of the crystals of Mother Earth, pulling in crystals that you need, and up through the rock layer, pulling in the grounding of the rocks, the grounding of the salt, and up into the soil layer where you pull in the nutrients of the soil and you tap into the communication network of the fungi that travel millions of miles around the earth, the communication network of the trees and of the plants. And as that platinum light comes up through the roots, it envelops your feet. And they begin to glow and pulse with that platinum light. And you come up through the ankles, and a vortex begins to spin at the ankles, bringing healing and stability and strength. And that platinum light travels up through the calf muscles, past the shins, to the knees. And another vortex appears, another spinning element of platinum light, strengthening, bringing flexibility, clearing anything that might bind your lower legs and keep you stuck in place. Vines or ropes, chains or shackles, all are deleted and eliminated. And the platinum light travels up into the thighs and into the B cells of the thighs where ancestral memory is housed. It begins to activate that ancestral memory for the purpose of healing and for the purpose of wisdom. And then the platinum light comes up through the pelvis and into the root chakra. And it begins to light up the root chakra, and it begins to spin and circle. And then up into the sacral chakra, where it begins to spin and circle. Any lower emotions that no longer serve you are ejected. You might see them fly off like wisps of smoke. And they are gone. And then that platinum light travels up to the solar plexus chakra, where the light of the sun, where your personal power, and then that platinum light travels up to the heart. And the love of Mother Earth begins to pour into your heart. And then that light, mixed with your energy, travels out of the heart in the front and down the front of your body and back down to the core of Mother Earth. And then it comes back up the back side of your legs and up through the back of the heart, connecting and circling down and coming up and circling down and coming up. So then we look upward, and there is a funnel above your head. And from that funnel comes the divine light of Father Sun. A beautiful golden light begins to pour down through the top of your head. And it comes through the crown chakra and into the third eye, into the place of your intuition, of your knowing, of your connection to the divine knowledge. And then that golden light continues down into the throat chakra. And it begins to move out all the times you didn't say no that you should have, and all the times you should have said yes and you chose not to. All the times you were told to be quiet. And it clears the pathway for you to speak your truth, to be heard and understood, to be clear, to reestablish homeostasis in your body. And that golden light continues down into the heart, and it begins to mix with the platinum light and the emerald light. And that expanded vortex comes out and fills your auric field. So your bubble is filled with platinum and gold. And that light comes out the front side of your heart and goes back up to the central sun, and that energy comes back down through the back of your heart, creating an infinite loop, feeding your energy at all times. And as you pay attention to the energy, as it circles back down and through the front of your heart, it begins to go downward and into the core of Mother Earth, the heart of Mother Earth, coming back up through the back of your heart and coming out the front and going up to the central sun, up to the divine, and back down through the back of your heart, creating a figure 8, an infinite loop, always feeding your energy field, always feeding you with knowledge when you need it. And as you look around at your auric field, as the bubble that surrounds you, you may see a film of gold light. That is your protection. That is your force field. And the rules for that force field are only good comes in and only good goes out. And you might see a blue flame appear, and that blue flame circles around there, the blue flame of Archangel Michael. And then a purple flame appears, and it is the purple flame of Saint Germain. And then a soft pink ray of love appears from Archangel Chamuel. And all is enveloped with a white flame of the divine, all that is. Now Kuan Yin's pink ray of karma and higher integration comes in and projects over your energy field. And Archangel Raphael's emerald ray of healing. And then when the time is right, Archangel Metatron's golden orange ascension light will join all of the others. So above you appears a golden rainbow fire. All of the lights come together, the unity of all colors, archangels and masters, a collection of all that is. We're going to call forth the Lady Archangels to be present with us, and we're going to call forth your higher self to be in full awareness and present. Call your guides forth, your dragons and your totem animals. So before you appears a path, and as you walk this path, you will pass benches, places to rest, and you'll come to a bridge. And as you cross this bridge, on the other side is the garden of your heart, your own astral garden. And over the bridge, we pass through the three physical chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, so that all integrations from today become manifest physically. You are safe. You are creative. You are a co-creator. You are empowered. And you are heart-centered. So as you stand in the garden of your heart, look around and notice the flowers. Notice if there are any plants that seem like they don't belong. Trees, bushes, crystals. Does your garden need some rain? If it does, bring forth a rain cloud. Do you need a stream running through it? Does an area need some sunshine? Bring forth that sun. Another garden appears next to the heart garden. This is the garden of your best and highest good, which is in alignment with your heart. This is the place to put any concerns, any worries, any decisions. Place them in the garden of best and highest good. We call forth the ray of grace so that there is no judgment, only observation. So find a place to be comfortable in your heart's garden. Sit down, lay down. For some of you, there might be a boat to get into to float down the river. Some might find a hot air balloon. So as you go to this place, begin to breathe in the golden rainbow fire. As it begins to come into your energetic field in your physical body, notice any resistance, any place that feels like it's not flowing. Something's stuck. If you feel tension or pressure, project the light into that space. So as the golden rainbow fire continues to pour down on you, allow and receive the code integration that comes with it. Allow that fire to flood through you, releasing all stuck energy and filling in spaces that have been now emptied. Breathe it in and let it move to the mental body, your programs, other people's programs, socialization. Melt away anything that's not resonating with your higher self. Feel thoughts calming and slowing down and leaving your energy field. Now move to the emotional body. Allow the golden rainbow fire to flood through the emotional body, clearing the emotions, the fears, the emotional fields of other people, society, and imposed emotions. Feel the freedom, the emotional release as it releases all of that stuck energy and stuck emotion. And breathe the golden rainbow fire into your spiritual field. It extends out way beyond your auric field, miles. Breathe the golden rainbow fire out into your spiritual field. And as it blazes through everything around you, it raises the frequency and the sparkle of anything it comes in contact with. See your field lighting up with this golden rainbow light. So breathe in the golden rainbow light and breathe it out into your field, clearing the next layer. Breathe in the golden rainbow light and breathe out, noticing what is being cleared, resolved, removed, and lifted. We're going to ask the golden rainbow fire to anchor into your energy field. We're going to ask the crystal of your light being to be an anchor for the golden rainbow fire and to hold it steady at all times. So as we anchor this light in, take a moment and send this healing flame to anywhere in the world that you know needs it. We ask Mother Earth to anchor in the golden rainbow light in pillars spreading out all over the world, alchemizing everything around them that is not of the light and bringing it to light. We ask Mother Earth to anchor the pillars around the world where is most needed and where the work of service must be done. And we ask that we are an anchor for the golden rainbow fire. I am the golden rainbow fire. I am the peace the world requires. I am the power of unity. I am the essence of higher love. I am the key to pristine sight. I am Archangel, the Masters, and all that is. I am the golden rainbow fire. It is so, it is so, it is so. And as you've integrated these colors and these lights, the third dimensional matrix is lifted from you. The matrix and web of Christ consciousness and unity consciousness comes down over your aura. Take that in and put it where it belongs. And with this, we begin full alignment with all that is. We draw in alignment and bring our focus to the divine, so that we see the divine in all things, so that we see peace in the world where there is turmoil. We align with the resonance of the higher field, the shared humanity, and to see the divine in all things. To see the divine in your darkness, to see the divine in the people around you, to see the divine in plants and animals and even in situations, to see the divine in the weather, in the insects, the snakes, and the people. See the divine in yourself. See the divine in your family members. We give thanks for the plants. We give thanks for the sun. We give thanks for the moon, for the wind and the rain, for the snow, for the insects, for the animals, for the crystals, for family, for work, for situations and opportunities for learning. We align ourselves with the beauty of all things. So as you look around your heart's garden, find the beautiful things. Give wonder in the plants and the flowers and the birds. I see dragons in your garden, and the fairies and in the gnomes. In the areas we know that need more light, because within those areas are the lessons. We align with the expressions of love and beauty. So as we take time in our heart's garden, we ask the question, what choices have you made in fear? And as those choices appear before you, ask for knowledge on what choices you can make to align with love and to see the divinity in that situation or that person. We ask for knowledge as to what you're expressing in fear. And how can we turn that to an expression of love? And as we align with the divine, we align with the earth that was given to us as a gift, as a provision of all things. And as we seek alignment with the earth, we ask for knowledge of where we are out of alignment and a knowing on how we can bring ourselves back into alignment. And we must align with ourselves to see the beauty in ourselves, to see the divinity in ourselves. How are you an expression of the divine? How are you an expression of love? For some, you may have a mirror appear in front of you. Look at yourself deep into your eyes, deep into your soul and your subconscious. And tell yourself, I love you. You are beautiful. I am an expression of divinity. So as you're spending time in your heart garden, ask